From hunter and gatherer to Fertile Crescent, artificial breeding dog was generated in advanced ancient civilizations. On the territory of Sumerian, Akkad, Assyrian, Babylon, and Indus Valley, they started to select the first molossian wolfdog, which was part of herding nomadic tribes, and they produced at first ancient hunting dog which separated in 3 big groups: mastiff killer hounds, scent-hounds and sighthounds. These ancient hunting dogs were spread out with part of population which conquered more territory. From mastiff killer hound of Assyria, came molossian hunting dogs of Epirus of ancient Greece, and Egyptian hunting dog, mentioned by philosopher as Aristotle and geographer as Stavros. Alexander the Great himself had a molossian hunting dog, and by its bravery of this stubborn killer hound, he ordered to breed such type of dog for used in bloody sport in Colosseum arenas to fight with exotic beasts, to entertainment, aristocracy, elite and proud people. This traditionally was brought from Fertile Crescent civilization. Aristocracy at that time used these molossian hounds as guardian mansions for hunting wild animals, and as a guardian of temple of gods. These killer hounds were used by every kingdom in all Asia, as thirsty taste for blood sport, heritage from Fertile Crescent. It wasn't a new satisfaction, just an old traditional. Dogs had a serious part in ancient civilizations, who were connected with each others. After falling the part of Macedonia Empire, new empire came from Europe. The Rome. With Rome invaded Balkan. They took and kept molossian hunting dog. They used as war dog of legions, and as guardian of Roman mansions. These molossian hound were spread all over Rome territories and was ancestor of Mutter Mastiff, German Boarhound and Bulldogs. These hunters were legendary dog and respected everywhere, as part of war dogs. With connection with legendary warrior, famous hunters were part of heritage as gladiators. Medieval dog period. Dogs were companions to humans, long before written history, but being a guardian and a hunting partner is quite different to being a pet. In the Middle Ages they were not usually pets as they are today. Indeed, there is no record of the word pet before the 16th century. Nonetheless, many medieval dog owners were no less affectionate and indulgent of their dogs than modern ones. The majority of medieval dogs had to work for a living, and their most common vocation was as guard dogs either of homes or of goods and livestock. In this capacity, dogs were found at all levels of society. Hunting dogs were also important, especially in aristocratic culture, and they feature prominently in the sources left to us. The most prized quality in a medieval dog was loyalty. Praising the loyalty and intelligence of his hounds. Lords employed dog boys, dedicated servants, who were with the dogs at all times. The dogs slept in specially constructed kennels, which were recommended to be cleaned daily, and have fires to keep them warm. Greyhounds, a term that encompassed an array of sighthounds, were especially highly regarded, and were seen as suitable gifts for princes. Greyhounds appeared in stories showcasing their prodigious intelligence and bravery. Archaic shepherd dog, or better known livestock guardian dog. Those dogs did not get breeders' attention. They were considered mongrel. They were semi-wild dogs, used only in rural areas, for protection livestock from predators' attacks. In medieval archives, those dogs appeared with wolf-dog shape and anatomy. They were not part of aristocracy, because they missed following orders. They breed and select in nature, without humans' impact. Instincts dominate in their behavior. They were underrated dogs. But this worked, by save their originality, the primitive form. Victorian dog period, or better known as the dog breeds period. Purebred pups are products of the Industrial Revolution. The changes wrought on dogs in the Victorian era were revolutionary, as was the very adoption of breed, as way of thinking about and remaking varieties of dog. For most of history, what dogs did counted more than how they looked. That was until the Victorians started to develop competitive dog shows and produce the kind of dogs that we know today. Before the mid-19th century, dogs were named for the task they would perform, rather than any defining characteristic. If it retrieved, it was a retriever. If it was able to round up sheep, it could be called a sheepdog. If it guarded, it was a guard dog. The types of dogs that existed were bred to do particular tasks, like to collect game that had been shot or to protect sheep from wolves. At the time, the most well-organized dog culture came not from the upper classes, but from the world of dog fights and other lower-class entertainments, known as the fancy. Bull baiting, badger baiting, dog fighting, and rat killing, these blood sports, involving as they did sport and betting, had far more emphasis on rating specific dogs in terms of a taxonomy and hierarchy. Competitors were displayed to the crowds before fighting, so bettors could size them up, and while crowds usually favored the most aggressive-looking animal, these early beauty shows would set the stage for what would become the first dog shows. With sporting breeds, form was taken as a proxy for function in working or sporting abilities. Thus, skull size was linked to intelligence, muzzle length to scenting, coat to warmth, protection, or visibility, and so on. The modern dog's breeding period is the worst ever. By the mediocre breeders and FCI, which spoiled many dog breeds, by mixed breeds and by selection the exotic phenotypes, which are just mutations of genome, it changed the appearance of the breed, in same time, spoiled the correct body anatomy of dogs. These new hybrid are fragile, they prevent healthy anomalies, from often tumors, hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, stomach torsion, difficulties in breathing, rear legs deformity, cardiac insufficiency, diabetes, renal insufficiency, etc. They created pets which are like a fragile baby, who all the time need a pediatric care. In this case, dogs need veterinarian to take care for them all entire life. The performance of modern dog breeds are low to the zero, because mediocre breeders breed for numbers with exotic appearance, and by marketing help of dog show, they sell these fragile pet by FCI support. I do not see a professionalism, and am not surprised by them. They see dog like factory which can generating incomes. They are just dog enthusiasts. Their work results speak itself. Breeding in general translate making money by using animals. Standardization of breeds doesn't mean quality, at least in nowadays. This standardization of breeds are killing dog in health and in quality performance. We all know, if humans put much hands for a long time in Mother Nature, the results are only disasters. Conclusion. The time is coming for real experts to take control of dog breeding, like veterinarian and animal scientists, which have strong background in animals biology. I see them as the only hope who can correct mistakes of the past to stop in the presence. Controlling dogs breeding by breeding schemes and make it official by the laws, including penalties for infringement.